They call you
Yeah.
Right, I just need to change one more option. Kablamo.
You wait till they can't trust you any more than they do. And then you ask them if they enjoyed their dinner.
So, sorry, I just gotta do one
All good.
more
They gasped
thing.
last. You tell them your name,
Um,
and you nod. Yeah. Your eyes say to theirs, that
God damn it.
was me. And then you leave, and the system is a better place.
I'm trying to think of how to
Smart
boost your
dreams.
audio on my side.
You did what?
I'm trying to figure out how to make you louder on my side on Xbox app, but...
So it would be... I guess it's different for the, thing, but I would just go into the party chat and hover over my name, or... And it would maybe give, like, something like mute. Or, like, you know, you have, like, a volume slider that you... I get, on my end, I have a volume slider that I can just move up and down.
I do not.
Because I like have volume slider, I have complete mute, I have view
Party
profile, I have
audio.
remove or remove and block, and so on and so
Yeah,
forth.
I do not have any of that. I have other stuff to do it, but nothing that will push you higher. I did disable suppress audio, so hopefully that'll make you a little bit louder for everybody. But we'll find out.
On my end.
Yeah, maybe. We will find
I
out.
think that's odd, because wouldn't that just take off your suppressed filter, not mine?
Maybe. I don't know. It's something we're trying.
Hang on, slip it back on just in case, I want to hear something.
There you go. There's noise suppression picked on. Yeah, I have...
Yeah, it's switching it on and off for you, not for me.
Okay. Okay, well, nothing I can do about it on my side to make you louder.
I mean, I don't know what would be making a fuckload of noise other than maybe the music in my headphones. That's why I have the suppression on.
Well, it'll be my voice and volume versus your volume that hearing on my side of the stream.
Yeah, but because I have like, I actively have that on the headset so that it,
Mm-hmm.
you know, it when I speak, you don't hear like the cat and the dog wrestling in the fucking background and shit. You know.
Yeah, I get you. I get you.
Or if I am playing music, which I often try to sneakily do,
Hey,
you know,
diddly do?
it's not interfering with the mic and everything else.
Yeah, which makes sense.
Oh my god, I need to start the song again. It's just so good. It's just so good. Oh, it makes my wheeze sneak. You know?
Your Wii Neek? Okay.
Yeah, man.
Also, did send you a game
It's
invite. It's swell.
it's called Major Happy by Fred V and Graphics.
Oh.
It's the new funk for this week. So good. I just love the melodic drum and bass.
New funk. Ooh, hi. Thank you for the wad, Denver. We might hold off really fast on 1999 and go for a potato.
Who did the potato?
We're getting a potato. Oh, friend.
Potato.
Very much so. Oh, it's you.
Oh wait, I can do a mastery rank.
Go for it.
Might as well have a quick peek. Just a sneaky one.
It's a sneaky peek.
Bow, now,
Oh,
now.
yes.
Bow, na, na, na. Actually, I'm
Uh,
curious. Yeah, I'm gonna send you something. See if we can do this. Like I said, I'll just do it through Discord. It might be quicker. I was gonna see. Actually, no. Fuck. I'm not gonna do it through Discord. Let's see if I can send it to you. I want to see what happens and if you actually get this.
What are you sending me?
So I'm gonna try sending you something through Xbox and maybe see if that works.
Okay. Let's hope. I'm looking at the Xbox party chat, which is why I'm assuming you're sending it.
No, I haven't sent it yet. I'll let you know.
Yeah.
I'll
I'm saying, I'm
100%
assuming that's
let
where
you
you're
know.
sending it to me. Do do do. That
Vancouver. Oh man, poor bastard. He's changed
Vancouver?
his thing. It's just never-ending suffering. I hope he's doing alright. I miss that guy. On Twitch he's known as Ken Vuva.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Interesting name.
he's a really nice dude, but yeah. Huh.
What's up?
Why can I not find you here where I need to find you? Because what you're Viking chef.
Okay.
Huh. This is very strange.
You not send it to me via the party chat?
Well, I was trying to copy the link and then paste it through the Xbox app on phone.
Oh. If it's via phone, it'd probably be easier via Discord than the Xbox app. The Xbox app seems kinda janky. No offense, you good sir, and I know because I know how much you love the Xbox right now.
Well, it's the one thing that works for this console, unfortunately.
Yeah.
I'm so curious about the new Xbox. And like how all that's gonna work. Because if it is essentially just an idiot's it's like PC for idiots. And I say that with like love in my heart, because it's like I'm not smart enough to know like all the graphics card shit, and I don't know how to fucking build a PC to save my life. It's just there's so much, and then there's also so much misinformation, and like unless I like sit down and follow this guide, but then the guide requires that I spend like, you know, thousands of dollars on a fucking PC, you know, where do you draw the line? I just want I just want something I can buy pre-built, and apparently Xbox is gonna try and fill in that margin that we were talking about.
As far as I know, you can actually get pre-built gaming PCs. Hell, you might be able to hire people.
I know, but they're quite expensive, and so I just wanted to see how this new Xbox is gonna like come in for price and what the stats are and all that other shit. It's all just kind of like, sort of, just this is kind of what's happening that they said, and so I actually want to see more of it. I like, again, this is,
The process
they said
is a
this is what we're
success.
working on,
Excellent.
but we can't give you all the stuff just yet.
Of course.
But I would fucking love to see it, cause you know,
Hmm.
if it is actually like just an idiot's gaming PC, yeah, I'll fucking buy one.
Would be nice, wouldn't it?
Absolutely, because apparently, like, they did confirm that it's gonna have Steam, so you can like play Steam games on it, and like it's gonna have like a whole bunch of shit on it, including the Xbox Game Pass. But the funny
It's-
thing is about the Steam thing
Integrity is good. Functionality
is that's gonna give you
100%.
access to PlayStation
Process
games.
is a success. Excellent.
Yeah, it literally sounds like they're building a smaller gaming PC. Sell as an
Pretty
Xbox.
much.
Careful.
Product.
It may still be hot.
But I guess it's technically not classed as a console. It's considered a gaming
Off the
PC.
line.
You know, I just wanna see what it's gonna do. But hey, be fucking wild. We'll be able to play PlayStation games on Xbox. That's not like a big sort of flex. It's just interesting. Actually,
still
because
be
it's
hot.
like for a while there, some Nintendo games you could play on PlayStation. That was pretty wild.
That would be
Several
pretty
owners has
awesome.
completed a blueprint. Check the foundry.
Why don't they do it more often? I don't know. Oh wait, no, I know why they don't do it more often. Because money.
I know, but it was crazy because Hyperlight Drifter was supposed to be a Nintendo exclusive, and when that, well, it was meant to be Nintendo. I believe it was Nintendo exclusive. Sorry, no, it was PC. Then
Fresh
they
off the
ported
line.
it to Nintendo because they were like, this is gonna be like, this is gonna be a big seller on the Switch, and they
Hmm.
were fucking right. What am I doing here? Is this just a combat?
I don't know. I'm not looking at your stream. Oh, they're waiting for a message from you.
Sorry, I'm in my tests.
Look right now. Yes. You are eventually doing 3 waves of
Otis has
defense.
completed a foundry task. No, don't mention it.
Oh, it's a defense. Oh, these are a piece of piss. Well, need to do something quickly. Scoot. All right. Discord then. Discord it is then, eh?
For sure.
The hell is all this shizzo? Hoya! Yeah, this is I'm gonna be adding this to the official Tuesday playlist. But this is the Tuesday tune. Enjoy. If it'll ever let me paste this.
Integrity is good. Functionality.
I
at
don't
100%.
want translation, I
The
want to
process
paste.
is a success. Excellent.
Why are you trying to translate stuff, my guy?
I don't need to translate it, I just want to
Foundry
click forward.
items
Here we
ready
go.
to claim, operator.
I'll give you a nice quote, and then some mad tunes. Let me get amongst it, man. Get amongst it.
Alright. Ooh, nice.
Enjoy that.
I will enjoy it off stream.
I'm gonna have it running during this mission because I'm a grub.
Absolutely go for it, good sir.
If you can hear it, I'm apologizing. Just say,
I don't hear
make
shit.
sure turn it down.
I don't hear anything, so you're good.
Because it is relative, like, it feels like it's relatively loud in my ear, but I've got, like, an earbud in one ear.
Yeah.
Like, when we actually get into the game, I'll turn the music off and I'll be serious.
Oh, of course. No worries.
But I'll tell you what, I definitely needed to listen to this song this morning. Oh, man. I was feeling like absolute dog tosh. And just hearing that, when the bass kicked in, my eyes started watering. I wasn't crying, because I don't do that. My eyes are just watering.
Uh-huh. Or just watering, huh? Just watering?
Yeah, they were just watering. Yeah, they were just watering. You know, it could have been the weather.
Yep. You know, just the differential pressure and the
It's just raining on my eyes. But yeah, I didn't want to do anything today.
Saddle up.
Why didn't you want to do anything today?
Because I'm not feeling very well.
Here's what we can do for you.
Hope you feel better soon, whether it be like emotionally or physically, man. It sucks to hear that you're so down.
Listen, let's just play video games.
Oh, I know, but I still feel empathy for you. It sucks to hear that you're so down, my guy. I don't like hearing that my friends are feeling down.
Also, I gotta... Ah, they're gonna get it! Ah, Christ, mission failed.
How close were you?
I was in the back end of the 3rd round.
With a valiant attempt. You probably could have made it through if you had done that.
That was my first attempt as well, so...
Yeah, it was pretty freaking solid.
Yeah, I might switch one thing up. Maybe.
I hope you put it to good
Let's have a look at my arsenal.
Hey, nice.
Because again, I think I specs.
You read?
No, I think what was it? Was it paracesis?
Maybe.
I prestiged it, so
Ah.
I might see if it can have some more slap ability.
You can't knock some skulls around with it a little bit more?
Yeah, just get some goody good. It's like, what is it? Sacrificial pressure?
Yeah, you want that on there. Certain. And I figured out why you couldn't get the Wraith around Earth. It's because you haven't done Saya's visions.
Yeah, you were saying that I think you messaged me that.
Did. I wasn't sure if you actually read it or not. So I thought I'd bring it up.
Well, so I'm guessing those. So what is those are the Warframe missions and shit.
It's yes, that will be a Warframe mission specifically.
Oh my god, what am I doing? I'm feeling like such a fool. But I don't want that there now. I do want to put this here. Pardon me. So what happens if I switch back to or am I like finally stuck with the like, am I stuck with the drifter?
No, you can switch between the two.
Okay. I mean, I really feel like, again, I don't think like the main character, or at least your starting like pilot for your Warframe, really I don't know, they're just kind of like nothing, because you make them so early on and then you never fucking see them for so long if you don't play like through the story.
Mm-hmm.
And then at that point, you get like a mission where you can just swap them, and I was like, well, I'll just see what
Yeah.
this other character is about, because they seem to be more captivating, because they actually have an interesting sort of backstory already leading up to them, as opposed to, you know, just being blank slate nothing. Like there's no stakes.
Yeah, you kind of fill it in yourself, and there's a lot of lore stuff that were in operations that they aren't doing anymore. That gives you a bit more weight to the operator and the choices you make with them. Also, there are missions you can go and do, like Eidolon hunting or Tridolon hunting is one of the things that you can do with an operator that helps the Warframe out, because it drains the shield of the Eidolon, like I've shown you when we were hunting out in the plains at night. When you get to hunt down Profit Taker, the operator's beams, if you hit her shield with it, it cycles the shield. She's immune to any and all damage except for the damage shown on the shield image. Let's see, what else was there?
Alright.
There's the Kuva missions, where you have to use the operator to destroy Kuva clouds, which will get you Requiem relics in Kuva itself, which you use to reroll ribbons.
Cause yes, I know about like the. Man, I should actually try and. I just. Man, I need to. The issue is I don't play this game enough.
Yeah.
Like, if that makes any sense. Like
Of course it
once a
does.
week. Like it's hard because even now, like, because people like scheduling, because I'm doing Warframe Wednesdays. People are like, oh, would you like to do this on like every Thursday and Friday or something? I'm like, all right.
Yeah. I get you, man. 'Cause I'm always down to play the game whenever you're open for it. Just, I need to know a little bit ahead of time. That's all. I'm even done to play on my days off that I'm not streaming.
Oh man, I tell you what, I'm so pissed off about my 24-hour stream.
Oh?
Maybe that's also. Maybe I'm just like, I don't know. I don't want to say I'm fully like depressed about it, but it really fucking really hurt me that I didn't make it to the 24-hour mark, despite the fact that I'd been up even longer. I was up from 5 o'clock before the stream started. Started at 9 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
Went through all night. I got to 18 and a half hours, and there were technical difficulties the entire fucking way through the stream, not to mention my controller, the thumbstick fucked up so bad that I was like, oh, I was in a bit of a panic, and so Unit suggested to me, hey mate, just because my sister, she's got like Xbox controllers and shit, and I was like, so I called her up just on like a whim. I was so worried, like, I don't know, I would have probably had to end the stream there. So we managed to, like, she drove around, dropped off the controller. I had to thank her. I've got to get her something very nice for just swinging around and doing that at such late notice. So she saved the stream,
Mm-hmm.
and then at about 3 o'clock in the morning, one of the batteries in the fire alarm went down. And that's an issue because they're all wired in together, and it just would not stop fucking beeping. To be like, hey, I need to be replaced, this battery. But here's the good thing.
Hmm.
The fucking idiot who comes around and tests them and all that shit, it's their job to replace the batteries. It's not my job.
Oh,
But
and they
anyway.
didn't fucking do it.
They didn't fucking do it. I've had to replace 4 fucking batteries so far. They're lazy cunt.
That's
I
fucking
swear
awful,
to God, if
man.
they
What
let
the shit?
themselves in at 7 o'clock in the morning without knocking on anyone's door to make sure anyone's up, I'm gonna go out there and I'm gonna fucking hit them with something. I
And
don't
don't they-
care if it's a
oh.
woman. Don't wander into my house. I don't know you're here. You didn't tell me you were here. I don't get notifications on my fucking phone from the real estate to say you're coming. Don't
Maybe like a
come into
post-it
my
note?
house.
Maybe like a posted note
You
for
know?
anything? Just some sort of courtesy of, hey, we'll be showing up on this day.
I don't get anything.
As-
I honestly didn't get anything. And then the fucking fire alarms woke me up in the morning. I thought the fucking house was on fire. So I'm just jumping out of bed and like, what the fuck is going on?
Rightfully panicked because of when you hear that, you don't really think about, is the house actually on fire? You're just looking to get the fuck out.
Yeah, because again, the scary thing was we had my niece over. So thankfully, my mum, because she had the aircon on, she leaves her door open. So I just fucking swung my door open, looked straight down the hallway and ran in there and made sure they were okay.
That's awesome.
For fuck's sake, mate. It's like,
Yeah.
come on. This is 7 o'clock.
Flamingo's prime sleeping time, his beauty sleep.
Like, I used to get up at like 6 in the morning and shit, and yeah, I understand that's like when you're meant to start, but I never got an email about saying, hey, this is when we're coming around for the fire alarms and shit.
Hmm.
You know, so like, nothing. Got nothing. I love it that I have my email and my phone number on like all of the documentation and everything. I never fucking get any text messages, emails. I guess they know because I'm gonna be like, what do you fucking mean? I'll lose my shit at them.
Yeah, you should file a complaint with the office.
But come the fuck on. I guess it's not the actual person's fault, but you know.
Go take it up with the
I also
office of the
don't
manager.
like that the office gave them a key.
Well, it's understandable that they give them the key to get in, but it's like, at least give a 24-hour notice that you're gonna be inside the room, inside the
Oh, like
property.
yeah. See, because what I do is like, when I used to work all the time. Sorry, I've been sitting here just in a menu, flailing my
Okay.
arms around because I don't want to start the test and not be like 100% invested into it.
Don't worry
So
about it,
just
man.
getting myself ready, mentally prepared. But you know, when I used to work and I used to have to go around to people's house, like if I could get a hold of like whoever was going to be home or whatever, I would, you know.
Give them a heads up. Hey, I'll be coming in.
Yeah, I'll be like, hey, hey, I'm coming around this morning. Are you guys home, or what's going to be happening? Or I'd call the builder, and like if I couldn't get onto the person who owns it, I'd call the builder or whoever and be like, hey, could you like either give me their number or could you get onto them and just be letting them know I'm coming?
Yeah, because it's a random person that they don't know entering where they live. Makes anybody uneasy if they're not there to observe.
Also, again, the worst one of all time, somebody who's fucking making sure your fire alarms go off. Could you
Oh.
imagine just walking into somebody's house and then just pressing the fire alarm thing to make sure it works?
Yeah, really. Like,
At 7 o'clock in the morning.
yeah, you don't fucking do that.
Again, I guess I know I shouldn't be mad at the person who did it,
Yeah,
But-
you get mad with the office scheduling it.
It sucks that nobody let us know, and I hate that. Now I'm gonna like,
Hold it against them.
I'm almost inclined to like put a wedge in the door at bedtime, just so cunts can't actually get in the house, even if they have a key.
I would definitely look into the consequences of doing that at the very least, like legal-wise.
What?
Wedging the door shut. Just like, is there
Well,
anything
I
they
could
can
also
do?
use the excuse that, again, there have been a lot of break-ins around our area. How am
Oh,
I not
that's
to
true.
know that that person was, you know, like, what do you mean? The legal consequences for keeping myself safe?
There are some rental agreements that say they must have access to what essentially is the housing area.
If they can get in through the garage with a button, which they also have a copy of,
Okay.
that's how they're gonna get in.
Okay, that's... To me, it's more of, I want to make sure you're taking care of yourself. Not only just physically, but, you know, lawfully too. I don't want you, you know...
Or,
I
like,
guess
you
of
know,
unexpected
'cause,
trouble
like,
just because, you know...
we had to, like, I actually don't tell anybody. Well, I guess everyone's gonna hear about it now, but I had to deface our gates, and by deface I'm because technically
Painted?
if they get upset at me, they're gonna be like, "Oh, you defaced the gates," but I had
And
to
I
chop
painted
a
'em.
hole, and I perfectly chopped it. I measured it all out, made sure it was exactly in the right spot, and it was just so that we could chain the gates together.
Mm-hmm.
Because for two reasons. They don't want to fix the gates because they fucking swing
Jesus.
all over the place when it's too windy, and just the little latch isn't good enough.
Yeah, those latches are fragile as shit.
So the little latch that, because this is like a gate that's wide enough so you can drive a car like through down the side of my house. It's like two gates that swing inwards. So they're not secured properly in the first place, and on top of that, like, you know, Mum doesn't want the dog getting out in case the wind does blow it open. So we had to come up with a sort of workaround, and so just to make it look like proper and everything, I measured up a hole, made it look professional, and we got a nice new chain and a lock, and we put the lock on the inside, and that's it. But yeah, so I technically have made damage to the house or the property, but
You've done modifications
At the
to the
same time.
house.
yeah, but they're gonna be like, "Oh, you damaged it. Did you fucking put a hole in this fence post here, mate?"
Did you save the previous wood? It's like, alright. Take the chain out, re-wood glue it in. It's like, here you go. Fixed. It's hilarious.
These are the kind of cunts where the council drove over the water meter and I helped fixed it. And I was just like, again, since the day I lived there, I was like, this needs to have a water meter box over it. It needs to have a water meter box over it. It needs to have a water meter box over it. When it finally fucking got
Just ran over?
run over for I don't know what time, and it started leaking. And this is like at, I don't know, I want to say 5 o'clock at night. Like, it was getting dark. It was around winter, so it probably was, yeah, it was about 5
Yeah.
o'clock. Fucking water just pissing out everywhere. And I fixed it for them. And you know what? I shouldn't have.
They charged you for it.
But here's the best bit. I fixed it for them, and I said, listen, all I want, you just take the price of the parts I used out of the rent. And they went, oh, no.
I'm just
do you
gonna say one
mean?
time. I mean, just the one time.
I was gonna charge them $100. That's it. They weren't willing to take it out of the rent once. for free.
Jesus.
Like I fixed it for them, technically for free. And anyway, I hate it that the next week after I said, yeah, look, just I fixed it. Go, you know, just put a fucking water meter cover over it so it doesn't keep getting run over by the fucking idiot council.
Really?
And anyway, it irked me up that once they put that new, like, cover on, because I was wondering why the fucking plumber took so long, because it's just a fucking cover. Just dig around it, plonk it on, fill it back in, you know, or sometimes if you're a real good fucking plumber, you'll dig it down underneath it and put some concrete in, and then you put the box on top. Then that fucking cover's not going anywhere.
Hmm.
Either way, it took fucking forever, and it turned out he just took all of my shit out and redid it, all of it. It's like, are you
Jesus.
serious?
Motherfucker.
It was essentially to make more money, and then our rent went up. I was like, what are you kidding me? So I fixed it for free, and then this motherfucker does all this shit, and then it goes up. Assholes. Instead of going down $100 for one fucking week, you've gone up 350.
Yep. They only care about the red and the black and how far apart they are.
And the only reason that, like, I have a feeling it wasn't even any, like, I don't even think the owners were, like, notified about this. Because, here's the thing. There's a bit of a commission and shit.
Of course, commission.
Like, the plumber and the real estate agent, see?
Mm-hmm.
So, they didn't notify them about my issue and me fixing it. They only notified them that there was a problem, and then they got somebody to fix it. And so they got commission from that, and then they also had to pay, like, you know, they've got, like, actually, like, the real estate agent has plumbers that are employed for them.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, so they're gonna charge so much, and, you know, it's just shit house. It's fucking terrible.
It sounds god awful.
It's like the dude who came and fixed our shower. I feel sorry for him because he works for the real estate. He is like, he can do literally everything except the electrical. He's a mad unit. But
Damn,
yeah,
that's impressive.
he got fucked over so bad because there was a big problem with a leak at his house, and funny enough, it's even like the house where he was staying was under that real estate agent. He's like, hey guys, can I just come like fucking fix this shit? And they're like, nah. And so somebody else had to come and fix
That's
the
good.
leak that he could have fixed immediately.
Hey! Ventrolic, welcome in! Hello.
Now,
Sorry, I just got
don't
myself
give a fuck
raided.
about this house anymore. I'm always just gonna be like, nah, fuck it. Like they go, you guys need to do maintenance.
I say thank you for this follow. I greatly appreciate it.
What am I looking at here?
If you have any questions about anything Ventrolic for the game, let me know. I can answer a lot of questions for you. There's one thing I'll let you know. If the question involves any kind of like story spoiler, I will let you know just by saying spoiler, and then I'll just be quiet. Because I'm part of the faction in Warframe that does not spoil any of the storyline stuff.
And I try my best not to, but at the same time, if you're watching me, you're gonna see some stuff.
Yes. It's mostly him flailing about and having a great time. It's awesome to watch.
Although, here's the thing.
What's up?
1999 stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It could almost be its own game.
Oh yeah. Oh yes, you said you were Eagle now.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. Yes. This is a Wukong Prime with a different skin. And this is the Psych breed of horse from Duviri. And
That
then...
was wild.
Hmm.
Deviri almost felt like Majora's Mask.
Yeah, kinda.
How it was you had to do it all in a day or like a couple of days.
Oh, that. Yeah. I found something actually on this quest for it.
Spoiler alert, Majora's Mask happens over 3 days. I think it's 3 days. It's
Yeah,
been
3
a while
days
since
and
I played it.
3 days, 3 nights. Technically, it's longer because you keep rewinding time.
Yeah, I know, but like the base time frame that you have to work with is
3
like
days.
6. Is it 6 segmented blocks?
Yeah,
Because like
there's 3 day
there's
3 day
events that
cycles and
happen
3
during
days.
the day.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like so, it's on the night of the final day.
And some of them are down to
man.
like the last few minutes. You can only go do it right then.
Yeah, man. Thankfully, I played the newer version. Well, because it's the only one I could actually get my hands on. But I got the newer one for the Nintendo. Holy
Nice.
shit! It's so helpful to just have that on the second screen, of like your clock ticking down, so you can always keep sort of track without having to like pull shit out.
Yeah, or write it down on a notepad. And Venge, if you're interested in what the fashion is, here is the skins.
I'm
Operator, Ordis is picking up a
Excalibur,
distress signal.
but I'm actually
Wait.
Greninja.
No,
That's true.
it's just the corpus pelican.
This is the attachments.
What are we doing next?
1999. As soon as you actually join me, then that is the
Oh, yeah,
Sayandana that I'm using.
Can we do that? I really,
Yes.
I'm so curious to see this now.
It's a bounty. They're just bounties, man. They're just bounties, my guy. Wrong one. I want to go over
But
here.
like, how do you go to do that?
Let's go down to Hulvania. Start off there.
What?
Oh yeah, how do we do it?
Pennsylvania? Where?
Hulvania. It's the mall. The macaque helmet is really easy to get because you can get that via Nightwave. The Mithra
What do you mean?
skin.
Oh wait. Hang on.
Yeah, the Mithra skin, I want to say, is potentially a Tenogen item, or it might be one of the regular ones you can get. Undyat Sayandana, I think you have to purchase with Platinum because it's one of the regular ones that you can get, but is there's significance behind that Sayandana specifically. I'm assuming you know the Grenier Clem that we help out, right? That is actually the Sayandana he wears. And as for the coloring, you can just color however you like. I went with a kind of a darker red and orange with gray. You're very welcome. I'll admit my information might be a little rough and off because it's been a while since I've looked around for those. But that's about where they should be.
Wait, where are you? Am I not here?
No, you are, you are. Okay, so we're gonna head out to Bounties. Oh, sorry, we're gonna do the thing, weren't we? Oh well.
I don't know. Oh,
Let's do something
look,
easy.
Wait. I need to come here. You gotta
Where?
send this to me. I want to get my photo taken with the big boy.
What the fuck are you going on about?
One of my favorite like characters. There you are. Where?
Oh,
Yeah,
okay, there you are. I see you. What's up?
All right, take a photo. Take a photo with me.
All right.
Do you know who this is?
Isn't this guy Gordon something from Half-Life?
Gordon fucking Freeman.
Yeah.
The Freeman. This is the original artwork from the first Half-Life.
All right. Let's go. Let's do that. I'll get a clip of it real quick. That way when I go back, I can go screenshot it afterwards. Do you want to do any kind of pose or anything with it? Like an action pose?
Nah, that'd be cool.
Okay.
But yeah, I remember having very, very fond memories of Half-Life 1 when I was very young.
I've heard a lot of good things about it.
One of my all-time favorite games. I loved that, like, that was just something else. I'd never seen a game like that one.
Nice.
And even then, like, Halo came out, like, like, years later. Sort of, what, in the 2000s or something?
Something like that, I think. I don't know. I was never much of a Halo fan.
But Halo was sort of similar, but different. But, man, nothing ever compares to, like, you know, the first time you ever played through Half-Life.
Yeah.
It is just something else.
Good morning, Helvania. How are we today? Good? Excellent. To the point. You have become weak, and you crave what only I can supply. Discipline. The H09, they are, by contrast, strong. They are fierce. And they
Like,
are
where are we going?
unyielding. True soldiers. Now, we begin the first step in returning the city to the strength and glory she once knew.
Can we get up on these
Watchful
roofs somehow?
gaze.
Some of them yes, some of them no.
That bastard wants to flatten this city just to be king of the...
Ah, I
Needs
was
to
gonna
break
say,
past
'cause,
Scoldrum
like,
barricades and turn Victor's tank into a scrap heap.
The assassination target is nearby. Seek and destroy.
Yeah, you can't. Who the fuck is that? Oh, it's him.
well, so if anyone's interested, this is don't worry about it. This is not a crazy weapon. Unless you've gotten, like, if you know, you know, but I will say,
look.
it's kind of like that, that card skin you can get for Harrow. Does that make enough sense?
Yeah. Whoops.
I love that card skin, actually. It just turns, what is it? The kunai into throwing cards.
That was pretty cool.
It really is fun. I gotta turn the music down a bit. I'm gonna go net.
Where are you at in the story, Venge? If you don't mind me asking. What's Chris to know where new players are at? Matter. Got it? Come on. So I was just gonna break, just came back, finished the void whisper thing. Oh nice. Okay, so whisper in the walls? What you just finished up?
Ooh.
And going into 1999. Nice. Are we slow, bitch?
Which one was the one? Which one was the one that was very spoofy?
Chains of Harrow.
That was such a good.
Yeah.
That was very good. And what is it? Whispers in the Wall was actually pretty fucking slick shit too.
Yeah, they do some really solid stuff.
It's just so weird. Like this game is kind of everything, and it like you
Does it
think
fairly well.
maybe that doesn't work, but it does it well enough that nobody ever goes, "Oh, I fucking hated this," or you know, there's only a few times where it's like me being a moron where I've gone, I fucking hate this game, and it's not the game's fault, except for that one time when it was the game's fault and it crashed.
Yeah.
But outside of that,
It happens.
to be fair, I think it was because I was playing overtime and there was an update.
Yeah. The red text updates, that happens in the middle of gameplay. You just gotta make sure you don't do the thing they're telling you not to do in the middle of it. Love the story for Warframe, but at the same time I feel like every time I get one answer, 10 more pop-ups, I'm always... That's a sign of a good writer, honestly. They answer like 1 or 2 questions, but like 10 more show up. You're just like...
Absolutely, that's exactly how I finished after beating 1999, which I believe is, what is it, the Hex, which is the last mission?
Yeah.
After beating the Hex, I still have so many questions. It is insane, and I really want some of them answered, and here's the other, like, alternate side of it. Just because I know it's gonna drive people crazy, and I like this sort of idea. There are some things I don't want to know the answer of, because sometimes not knowing leaves it up to your imagination, and I think your imagination could conjure up something far better than what would be the final result. And I love that sort of thinking with like video games and stuff. Sometimes you don't need to answer every random plot thread. It stirs in the back of your mind, and that's also a sign of like forethought for like, okay, we're gonna do this, and this, and we'll sit on this. But man, there are like so many things that I just need answers to.
Well, ask away.
I said no, because I don't want
Start.
an answer. Like, unless I actually see it as like a new story plot in this game, I don't really want it answered. Like,
You want to find out for yourself is what you're saying.
yeah, but also the other thing is, I think we were talking about this last time, maybe? About, you know, there's that one that I was like, this is like the $1 million question. How does this happen?
Oh, that one, yeah.
Yeah, and you know what? I
Handshake.
kind of like the way it ends, and I think that is a good end for that. I don't think there needs to be any more explanations or anything. I think that should have been the end. And if they make any more of that, I will be a little bit disappointed.
What is it? Like for me, the most recent question I have is, spoiler for anyone here, was why was my old opera a demon when I thought we were... Okay, so why you thought Hold operator. The thing is, they're not actually a demon. They're portrayed as a demon because of what the operator is capable of. So
It's the void.
yeah, the void basically makes the operator
The void
function.
is in the operator.
Yeah. Well, for some operators they drank it. For others, they destroyed it. Others they poured it out.
On the streets of my city again.
But,
Erect the barricades.
yeah, you're thinking of Wally, who is the Indifference, also known as the representation of the Void. And he is doing it because
Get your hands on a Skuldra Commander's transponder.
he can. He just likes essentially causing chaos.
So is that the big wall face thing that just comes screaming in?
Yeah, that's Wally. That's literally the Indifference.
Congratulations on your promotion,
Gruesome.
Commander. Now, get to a comms terminal and use that thing to call in Stormfall paratroopers. Yeah.
So
You
I'm
heard me right.
surprised, like maybe it was just because this.
I can't see shit.
You'll be alright. You'll be
No, like... There he goes. Something was blocking my sight. Damn it. Like, something shoved me to the point where I couldn't see shit.
Well, here's the fun thing, mate. You don't need a sight on a sword.
I do need it for
You need
hacking.
to fucking recover it.
I do need it for hacking a terminal.
Sorry, I mean a reload.
That is true.
Don't need to fucking reload a sword either. Wait, are we doing? What is that?
The hacking terminal. This is the thing that got shoved in
I'll
front of.
let
I
you
couldn't see
touch it.
shit.
Come on. You're never gonna get through the barrier without Thermion.
What the fuck up, dude?
That did it. Stormfall squad incoming. You want
Yeah,
Thermion weaponry.
Citizens,
Arthur!
fear not. We have the situation under control.
Oh, look at this
As
thing.
I
He looks
speak,
like a
the
bloody
planes
cauliflower.
above your head are delivering
Which one?
elite troops to neutralize the Hex. Rest assured, this criminal organization
And
will
Dude, Victor is 100% the guy from
prejudice.
Resident Evil Village. He's Magneto. He's Resident Evil Magneto.
I guess you'd say that. Let's see here. Do that. Bip.
What the hell am I holding on to?
Probably a cell phone.
Arthur.
Alright, we're through.
Arthur. How does it feel?
I'm meant to
at
be
moment to send your
touching
foes
these things.
to die.
Watching what things? Oh, these pickups? I mean, you can.
But I don't believe there's anyone who'd rightly call you friend.
And if you're talking about Drifter, same kind of thing. Except they just took the deal at a different point in time. Or access to the deal at a different point in time.
Well, yes and maybe no. Because isn't like the whole thing like Drifter is from like an alternate dimension where everything is still kind of like fucked, even worse.
Yes.
That's why they're more
And-
of a hard ass. They didn't, oh, and also they managed to do all of it without warframes.
Well, where the Drifter comes from isn't from a place that didn't have warframes. It's hard to explain. Leave them alone.
I don't know. I'm trying not to say too much without like spoiling anything either.
Yeah. They're on. They've just done Whispers in the Wall, and they're on 1999. They're on to 1999 and
1999. Okay.
The Hex.
Like,
So they're on that point. So there's not too much to spoil there. So basically, what happened with the Drifter, from what I can remember, is that the jump did still fail, but instead of Wally coming to say hi, and the Drifter or the operator at that time making the deal, they got rescued at some other later point as time passed, but eventually ended up in Duviri. Now, I'm very weak on the lore since I have to read up more on it, and I don't read... Now, it's been so long since I've actually looked at that as well, so don't take my word on it like 100%. Basically, it's... The Drifter got found at a different time, so he aged up rather than being the eternally young operator.
Well, here's the thing. You'll have to say they.
Okay.
Yeah, well, 'cause you can't go he, my Drifter's a female.
Right. Alright, well, I just say he because...
I give a fuck about pronouns.
Yeah.
It's
Well, I
easier
just...
to go they.
Yeah, well, I just saying he because it's just... It is just something that comes off to us, just rolls off my brain more naturally. But they, yeah.
The cutscene to the Drifter is technically they have like a deep voice, and I don't know if it's because of their mask or what, but it's not a voice that is one of the ones that you can actually select.
It's masked.
Because I was curious about that. Because I was like, that's a cool voice. Don't recognize that. And yeah, even when I look back through to see if you can change your voice, you can't actually have that one from the cutscene.
That is correct.
Another barrier.
Kind of annoying, because it would have been pretty cool.
Really wants to keep us
I
out.
agree.
Get your hands on a Thermion RPG and take it down.
I mean, to be fair, it's annoying that you can't change like your Excalibur to make him look like the Stalker.
You can get something close to it. Yeah, obviously, I was saying the Drifter gets rescued or gets pulled into Duviri, where he, as you can already tell, ages up and gets tortured for essentially God knows how long via execution. Before what happens in the new war gives the Drifter their chance to break free. It breaks the paradox and breaks the loop. So it gives him access to an option he didn't have before. I need some more of those goddamn cell phones.
I'm sort of confused, because like, if that's the case, because like there's that whole section where, what was it? The bit where you see like the hand coming for the Duviri paradox.
What, Blacken?
Where did that hand come from?
That was Lotus's hand.
Yeah, I know, and then that fused itself to you.
Okay, so at the end of the new war, Ballas chops off the hand of Lotus, and at one point, somewhere in the quest, Lotus gets her hand chopped off.
Replay some of this.
Yeah, it goes absolutely fantastic. Black, how about you? I managed to defeat 2 bosses, one of them being a secret boss that was giving me so much trouble today, and it's killed me so many times in the past. So I'm very happy about that. And okay, back to the thing. So at some point in the fight, Lotus gets a hand cut off. And if you remember the line of you can't kill the devil, but you can banish it back to hell. So he's referring to essentially us. you pretty much can't kill the operator, but you can try and banish it back to where it came from in hopes it goes the fuck away. Damn it. But even doing that doesn't stop us.
I fell down, man.
Are you grounded?
Yeah.
Alright, I'll be right there.
I have explained it to you until I am bleeding from the eyes. The answer is
Uh,
right there in front of your
So what he does is also he stabs the operator through the chest in hopes of, you know, when he throws them back into the void, it takes them longer to recover. Which it kind of does, but the universe needs some form of operator. So guess who it calls on? A drifter. So the drifter finally gets their out via the Lotus's hand that fuses to the drifter itself. Allows them to essentially do the operator thing while in Duviri.
Yeah.
Again, take all this with a grain of salt because I am not a Warframe lore heavy person.
I interpret a lot of this differently to what you're saying. Like
Yeah.
there is a lot of crossover, and I actually like it that my thoughts on what the events are different to yours. And again, I like that because it makes it unique. It makes it a unique experience to everyone.
Exactly.
Like, there should not be somebody just going around going, yeah, this is exactly what it is. Because, again, I like hearing your sort of story to it, and I'm like, well, that's not my story. Well, that's not what happened for me.
Yeah.
And it makes me feel kind of special because, you know, I liked my adventure through this game. Like, there are, like, again, always going to be those, like, set in concrete plot points where, you know, we have to actually do this specific thing.
Yeah.
But,
Second.
like, the lore and stuff, and how all that really rolls around, I'm not 100% sure on any of it. Like, I wouldn't exactly say the plot points, but, you know, they're always, like, a few things here and there where I'm like, how? How did I get here? Why am I doing this? Who are you? Why didn't I take my pills?
Because you forgot your pills, Flamingo.
Oh, that's right. They make me sleep bad.
Yeah.
So, like, what's the objective here, man?
We're killing a boss.
I know you said a bounty.
We're
You
killing a
said
boss.
bounty earlier. Now you're saying a boss.
Yeah, the bounty is to kill a boss.
All of Holvania bear witness to the weak.
I'm also fine with using drifter or operator. I'm used to either one. Remember how to shoot this guy and kill him?
I remember this boss. Had a different gun.
And bip. And bip. Bip. Bip.
You've got a Stormfall squad coming your way. Want to find out what their Thermian rockets will do to that thing's armor?
Sure.
Up high, shoot the balloons.
Balloons.
Bloody
The rocket launcher.
loony, mate.
Don't look now, but you've got a Stormfall squad coming your way. Want to find out what their
You're not
Thermian
dead, are
rockets
you?
will do to that
Please
thing's
tell me you're
armor?
not dead.
I'm not dead. Why?
We have to run.
No.
just trying to survive, man.
Go for it, man.
I needed to whip out a different weapon. There we go.
Chop, 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 chop. I'm inside the tank. Hi there, tank.
You're inside the tank? Why am I shooting at you?
Because I was glitched inside of it while I'm beating the hell out of it with the sword.
One thing I do like about this game is there's a lot of nonsense that is just inexplicable. Like, why, like,
Okay.
why does the book become magic?
Because void.
Nightingale.
But it's not like a gun. It's like there's no mechanical parts. It's literally a book.
Rise up and follow your.
Yes, but it's the person behind the book that helps make it
Have
magical.
you looked in a mirror? You are as hideous.
I know, but like, couldn't we just do that with any book? Why do we have to get that book in particular?
Because it was bound to the frame.
This
Because it's the frame that made it special. The frame helped make it void touch.
So you mean like the operator or the other dude?
Yeah.
Not the frame?
Well, the odd thing about... Okay, so the thing about the frame is, if you remember from Chains of Harrow, operators can actually forego their human body and fully inhabit a frame. Then, if you also remember the sacrifice quest, pretty much all frames are made from people who get a very specific version of a very specific infection.
The mutation that Ballas did to everyone, or like a bunch of people.
Correct.
Because like, what was it? Tension's dad. Was like his experiment.
Not Teshin's dad. It was
Dad or grandfather? Because like.
No, it was just it was a random one.
Teshin.
It was not Teshin. It was some other person's father.
It was Teshin, right?
No, it's not Teshin. I remember
Teshin is their
Issa.
last name.
Dax. Dax Teshin. Dax is a title. Teshin is the name.
Well, live and learn.
Now do you see what you're dealing with?
It'll be like
now?
Dax
You
Issa.
can't control
Yes.
this. You can't
It's
make
Dax.
it
So Dax is a title,
Hex.
and then usually followed by their actual name. So it'll be like,
Finish that thing.
for Teshin, it's Dax
Something tells
Teshin.
me that thing
So
won't like it if you pop its zits.
I'm not sure exactly what the Dax stands for. I'm sure it's just warrior or something.
Tank's healing.
It's like you see it from his like bedside table, and as Cobbsy just berates you about, you know, I'm gonna
Yeah.
fuck you over and I'm gonna take your son as well. And
Yeah,
they're all
that's
wearing,
the-
like, you know.
Yeah, but that's not actually Teshin. That's somebody else.
Why
You don't
do
know
they
the name
say
of it.
Teshin, and they even have like his portrait.
Well, the thing is, that's just the portrait for him is just what pretty much all Daxes wear. That's just their uniform or armor. Some of it more ornate than others, but that's just what they wear for like armor and or their uniform.
But like, isn't it like Teshin finds out that, you know, Ballas fucked over his dad? That's why he's going after him?
No. The reason why Ballas is go.
If that's not the reason, then like he doesn't actually really have too much stake in it, other than, you know, being manipulated.
Yeah, because he's an Orokin. If let's say he somehow gets his hand on the scepter that the queens had, he would have to do what they say. Because he is Orkin and he controls the scepter. So that right there is kind of good enough reason for him to turn on Ballas and deal with him.
I liked the thought that it was like family, it was familial.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely is. But the thing is, it's not Teshin who is getting transformed, because Teshin, as we already saw, is humanist, or is at least human. Sorry about that.
Because I thought that, like, Umbra was a Teshin. He was like one of the line of Teshin who got hurt, he got like killed in the battle or like damaged in battle. And like, you know, Ballas infected him with the virus thingy to make him into a warframe.
Okay, so that overall, yes, but it's not Teshin specifically. It is just a Dax of some, one of the Daxes.
But I love that you keep going, Dax is a title, Teshin is the name.
Yeah, because
Teshin is like a last name. It's like, you know, it'd be like, for instance, if there was just like a bunch of families called Cole, and then, you know, Sergeant Cole. Like,
yeah.
What I'm saying is, that's his last name. That's not a first name.
We don't know if it's his first or his last name, because we don't know. All we know of him is by his Teshin.
Either way, there's more than one Teshin.
Due to Paradox, yes, there is more than one Teshin.
No, not even just on that. Like, the one that becomes Umbra, that was Teshin. And then we have our current Teshin, who also became a Dax. It's not, you know?
Now it's dead.
No, because
Victor has no idea what he's up against.
Are we picking up the same?
Head home, rest up.
Well, I get what you're saying, but the thing is,
because like if for instance I got infected with, or like, you know, if Cole got infected, like Cole's dad got infected with the virus,
hey, JD.
he would still be, you know, a Cole, but he would be the infected Cole. But you know, you can't go, oh, like 3 generations down that there's not a Cole that's also a Cole and also became this thing.
Because from what was shown there, it's not implied that Teshin is a descendant of that specific Dax, because supposedly when Umbra, the Dax that turned into Umbra,
I'm gonna take your lineage. I'm gonna take your son.
Yeah, that's assuming he's going to make Umbra kill his son and eventually take control of the family. Just because take doesn't entirely mean like turn them into frames. Take can just mean, you know, outright kill.
Well, I believe it was just take everything from him, but
yeah,
it was just to make him angry. It was just to make him furious, to wind him up.
That is exactly correct. To make the Technocyte virus
the guy
work
that
better.
It was essentially just to make him the most furious Warframe he could. But at the same time, the guy that's sitting next to the bed, he's like, also, like, if you actually drown out all of what Ballas is saying, he's like talking to you like he is like your relative, and like he says like, oh, this, that, and the other. So you know,
Issa, so the guy who's talking to you at the bedside, that is the person's son who is in the bed. That is the Dax that you're currently inhabiting, seeing through Umbra's eyes before he turned Umbra.
I thought Umbra was the dad, and the guy that was there was his son.
Yeah, Umbra is the dad in the bed that you're looking through.
Okay.
Issa,
is the bed.
yeah, Issa, that's the name of the guy we're talking about, the guy at the bedside, who's the kid, is Umbra's son. But the thing is, Ballas had Umbra kill his son. No, it's his direct son. And if you look at Issa during the cutscene, you can see him wearing the exact same outfit that Umbra is wearing in the portrait.
Yeah. So who's the one that comes to help us for the war?
That's regular Teshin. That's the Teshin that we know that supposedly
That's-
trained us.
Because the one from the Paradox doesn't come from the Paradox, and the one in that flashback, well, so who's who? Again,
Okay,
I
so-
think you're mistaking that there's like 3 Teshins when there's maybe 2.
No, there's only one Teshin. There's 2 Teshins. There's Paradox Teshin, there's Origin System Teshin, and that is it. Until we get into the parallel universe thing, but we're not getting into that.
If Teshin is a last name, then that would mean that Umbra is also a Teshin.
Yeah, but the thing is, we don't know what Umbra's last name actually is. We don't even know if he has a name. All we know that he is a Dax
Eris
of...
isn't a title, so I guess it'd be Eris Teshin.
Maybe, but that would be
Well, you
Issa
can't go
Teshin.
maybe because
The
you
thing
were
is-
saying that Dax is the title, so
Yeah, so it'd be
it
Dax.
can't be Dax Eris Teshin.
But do we know his name is Eris?
You just told me it was.
No, I didn't. We don't know what Umbra's actual name is.
But if we're gonna use the regular formula for names, Teshin, Eris Teshin, Eris becomes just Teshin.
Well, I'm trying to figure out where you
Unless
got
that is
this...
just a title.
What, Teshin? Or, like... Now I'm confused at where you're referring... Because I'm wondering where you even got the first name from. Because there's Issa, who you meet in the
Sorry,
sacrifice.
Issa.
Okay, so Issa is Umbra's son. All we know is that his
So
name is
therefore
Issa. We don't
Issa-
know... Well, the thing is, we don't know what Issa's last name is. They just call him Issa.
But the one in... How do I explain it? So... The, Umbra Warframe
Yes.
has been around for a while. It's just sort of off doing its own thing.
No. It got destroyed a long time ago. And we discovered the
Sure.
parts to it. Yeah, we discovered the parts to it and put it back together. So you remember the cutscene to the beginning of
Okay, so it
the
was,
sacrifice?
So it's, either way, it's been around for a while. Even then,
Yeah.
it's just been in pieces.
Pretty much. Because they got caught.
I'm kind of
at some
thinking
point
of
and
it
got
like,
killed.
then if we're gonna be like that, we'll be like, it's like, you know, C-3PO, but he's just all in pieces and strewn about the place, and we just bring him together.
Oh, no. He was rightfully completely wrecked. Literally, you find, what, his sword,
Here's the thing,
his
for
unicorn,
continuity's sake,
and his
continuity's
scarf.
sake, we'll just say there's only one of each Warframe in the universe.
Prime variant... Let's say prime variant, yes.
Listen, it breaks continuity if
Well,
we
here's the
go,
thing.
Alright, there's more than one of each Warframe.
For the
to a
baseline,
degree.
yes.
So, like, there are unique ones. And
Yes,
I would
Prime's-
say
go
Umbra
ahead.
is also so unique that because he's one of the... Is he one of the few sentient ones? Because, like, there's Harrow.
There technically is... If you want to dive into that, that isn't so much Warframe being sentient, because all of the frames are sentient in some capacity, because how you saw Umbra be developed was how all the frames have been developed. The primes are closer to the human variant of it, while the ones that you can go and beat up bosses are more of your mass-produced stamp and go.
Yeah, so, like, I know that, like, the basic bitch ones, or basic bitch variants and stuff, are... Because they were meant to be soldiers.
Yeah, they're the ones that
They
were
all
cranked
kinda
out,
turn
so they're
to
not
shit.
unique. Primes are the ones you could say, yes, they are the more unique ones, where they're closer to the more human aspect of how they got transformed.
But Umbra is fairly unique.
Umbra is the most unique out of them all because he doesn't have a operator's consciousness guiding him. He has a human's consciousness
Actually,
guiding the
no,
body.
I was wrong. There is 3 sentient ones, isn't there? There's Stalker.
We're not sure what Stalker is. Stalker has so far remained a mystery. He could be an operator, or he could be nothing. We know they've not given a solid answer to it. He could be an operator who doesn't like the other operators.
He's not being controlled by Hunhao, that's for sure.
That's correct. He is aligned with Hunhao, but the thing is, we don't know if Stalker is being piloted by a Tenno who doesn't like other Tenno, or...
Well, here's the other thing. Are we saying this because somebody is watching and they haven't completed a thing yet?
A bit, yes.
If we
maybe.
are, then I will shut up. I will shut up.
Yeah, I don't know if... I'm fairly
Fucking
certain... I'm fairly sure Avenge has done it. I'm not sure if Denver's here and paying attention, but... As far as I know, Stalker is his own unique entity.
What I want to say, and it's like, not even because I played the thing that I like. Since the first time I came across Stalker, I loved Stalker. It was the coolest character I'd come across in, like, them, where it was like this just monstrous dude who just rocks up and just fucks your day up. And then as he gets stronger, then, you know, you can take him down, and then, like, he emails you and he's like, "Oi, mate, I'm gonna come fuck you up."
Yeah.
It's nice. It was like my rival just keep emailing me about, "All right, listen here, Kano, I'm gonna come get you.
I'm gonna ruin your day."
I love it.
Yeah.
It was good.
Okay, so
And
the only thing we really know about Stalker is obviously he hates the Tenno. Or he hates the Tenno. He's willing to ally with sentience.
well, he also
He has a
hates,
base.
the Grenier and the Corpus as well. He's willing to just mow them down.
If they get in the way of the Tenno, yes, but if you see his behavior via like when he comes to hunt, he tends to ignore the Grenier or the Corpus or whatever else is around you and just gun straight for you.
Yes, 100%. He will, like, beeline straight for you.
Beyond that, we don't
there
know much
to-
about him. Aside from the Jade quest that came out for him.
But I won't spoil the Jade quest then, I guess. But the Jade quest, I love that. I think
It was
that is-
fantastic.
Oh my god. What a beautiful, just piece of story. And again, I can't say anything. I hate it. I can't say anything unless I can.
I think you can. I think you can
But,
get away
like,
with it.
I don't want there to be, like, I don't want that, the end of that story to have, like, any kind of conclusion. The way that ended, I think, was perfect. I don't
agree.
need any more story for that. And it is just so fucking good. Like, I won't spoil the ending, I'm just saying I don't want more. Because that was perfect. It was done.
It was done extremely well.
So I guess that's what I was talking about earlier when I said, you know, there's like some story plot threads. I don't care if they ever, like, some things I don't want answers to. And that's one I like the end of that, don't need an answer. Don't need anything for it. I like the way it ended. It was beautiful.
Yeah. It was
God,
a
it was
wonderful
so
piece of
good.
storytelling.
It's like dark. I like the way that ended. It was so good. I'm surprised, like, how few people, like, for a while, that was one of the biggest things outside of, like, it was a German, like, producer, so that was even crazier that it was like the whole show was shot with like a non-English speaking cast, and they had to they had to dub over it with like for just to sort of get it so that people will like sort of acclimate to it, because the originally didn't, it was just all subtitles, and even then they weren't sure about what people were gonna think, and it was so popular, like this, like just the version with subtitles, that they were like, all right, we'll give you the money and you can just dub over it. And so they cast a whole bunch of like English voice actors and shit, and that made that show even bigger. But it's crazy. It's like just blown away that like not many people actually have seen it that have Netflix. It's like Squid Game is boring as fuck compared to Dark.
You think I've never seen Squid Game? I don't know.
Cause like I'm gonna spoil the premise because it's not very well explained in the synopsis of like, hey, this is what you're watching. But the whole premise is, how fucked up do you think time travel can get?
Oh, absolutely horrifically fucked up.
Exactly, and that show really proves it.
This sector is home to a Skaldra high-security cache. If Furbon charges will get you inside, but you gotta be quick. They're rigged to self-destruct.
So I'm curious.
What's up?
Is Sano? I can't tell if that's my XP or my energy.
Which one?
Don't worry about it, it's fine.
Well, I'm trying. You said
I'll
Sono.
have a look at it later.
Soon, it's gonna
Yeah.
deadlock permanently.
I'm trying to figure out,
Look
have
for
I
Furbon
maxed out
charges.
my... Because what did you say? You can get paracesis to level 40.
Yeah.
I'm having a funny guess that paracesis is gonna be... Because how many slots are there?
Did you always just add or remove?
Well, here's the thing. So if you...
Clarity is necessary.
Because I was gonna go, if you go off of,
You looted the clubhouse.
right
Guess
now,
what?
I'm stuck on
Their
32.
hemispheres are now on the way.
How many form have you put
And
into
so
it?
if there's 5 slots, that would mean that I'd have to, like, you know,
You have to what?
prestige 5 times.
Correct.
So is that how you get to level 40?
Yeah. You apply 5 form to it.
These things are no better than pond scum.
Ah, so it is only 2 levels per...
Correct.
Stormfall.
I feel like I may have not listened or something, or I've been exhausted.
I'll be exhausted.
I'm not gonna lie, I really do like these weird TV mutant monsters.
How the techno rot?
Yeah, it's like it does. It has like some of them are exactly the same as other enemies, just with a new skin, and some of them are like fully just fresh and new.
Yeah, which is quite
I
refreshing.
really like that.
Viruses are dangerous. Techquad viruses are lethal.
Oh, also, that whole thing of like the
for reasons I
during the story, the chick who has the gas mask, but she plugs her fucking cigarette into it.
Oh yeah.
It's like, why wear a gas mask at that point?
Because the poisons that she's not inhaling are probably worse than the cigarette smoke.
Well, yeah, maybe.
You will suffer for this in a million future lives of surpassing wretchedness. Stormfall units, descend.
Let's not look too close.
Boop, boop, boop.
That was pretty cool. I was laughing really hard because I saw a man and I let go of my bow. I guess I did it absolutely at the right time, and then he was gone.
He went zipping away.
It's just like he ran over to the edge of where I saw him with like the confidence of like, oh, I'm gonna fucking kill everything, you bloody bastard! And then, yeah, he was dead dicks.
Huh.
I think I have Pierce on this gun. Oh, sorry, this bow.
You're trying to smack that one because I see him.
Listen, I gotta go for my boy. Although I think I may have to put El Babinray, just keep him sort of safe.
He is getting his shit rocked pretty hard.
Yeah, he's not built for this.
Not yet.
Well, he's only first generation. He's my first little lad, he is.
He's your baby boy.
Yeah. So what is it? Thunder Girl.
Yes,
Is,
Thunder Girl.
his offspring, which is the one that's like bred with the mutation in it. That one is more useful, but again, it's just I was using Thunder Girl so much, I thought I might as well just, you know, get old El Bab out.
Yeah, give him some love, give him some pets.
Yeah, you know. I'm sentimental, especially because the name actually comes from a real life like a real life pet that I had.
Yeah.
And sometimes I just don't want to let go.
Well,
I just want to, you know, come and see the little grub.
Of course. Great way to honor your pet that you've had. That way you can see him whenever you'd like.
Although, I feel like some things now, like, it's not even a pet that I have, but I feel like it just seems to be tradition now that, like, if I get a horse in, like, Minecraft, I have to call it Wangus.
Really? Wangus?
Hey, that was... It was the horse, man.
Okay.
Like, if you want to come and join me on my creative Minecraft map, bloody, I'll show you a thing or two about a thing or two. Actually, that'd be sick.
Hmm.
I might get like a couple of you guys, like, be just like a bit of a fun, like, stream. Like, I attempted it with my friends, and it went for the most part okay. And I play tested it even before I even got like my friends to do it.
Oh, nice. Good thing to do. Good thing to do.
And yeah,
Flamingo, you want pizza?
It essentially was, I made a obsidian cube that is just like huge as all buggery.
Yeah.
And the objective is to get through the cube, and of course, ring the golden bell at the top.
Okay.
That's it. I won't say too much because if I say anything, it might be a bit of a spoiler.
Okay. Flamingo, you want a pizza?
What kind of pizza?
Hard to say. Looks like it's got like olives, mushrooms.
And I'll grab Elbab and I'll be on my way.
Uh,
To be fair, that was a test.
looks like it's a stuffed crust too.
Where are you?
Here. Behind you. Your left.
Who?
Behind. See me jumping?
Oh, there you are.
Hi.
Right.
Pizza.
Oh, hell yeah! Looks like, what is this? Anchovies and mushrooms. I don't mind a bit of that. Let's go. Although, you know what would make it even better? It'd be
Green
anchovy,
peas.
pepperoni, and mushy.
I'm not too sure.
Oh.
Drink water.
Hydrate.
Become.
There you go. Black guy hydrated.
I don't know, do you not like anchovies?
That's not a fan of the flavor.
I understand that, like, I'm on the, I understand that, like,
Thank you for the
way
hydrate,
more
Black.
people dislike it than people who like it.
For me, it's more of the flavor and the level of salt that comes off them. I'm just like, eh. Just to be eased up a little bit. Admittedly, that is just how the fish is and how it's prepared. But to me, it's just like, eh. A little much.
But I do love me. I don't mind anchovy. It's really good.
How's your night
But
been
yeah,
going, Black?
I don't mind it with like a nice sauce and some mushies on a pizza. It's just, oh.
I love
And
mushrooms
I'm
on
probably
pizza.
making people sick. The only thing, actually, I want to try next time if I have anchovies on a pizza is I want to put pineapple with it, just to see if like the sweetness of the pineapple cuts the salt.
The sweetness in the city probably would cut through the salt, yeah.
Because, like, again, here's the thing. People go, you can't have fucking pineapple on a pizza, it's fruit! So is capsicum, and olives,
And tomatoes.
Like, yeah, and tomatoes! Like, literally everything that's decent on a pizza is fruit.
You at work, Black, or are you on your day off? Yeah, people that just don't understand what's really going on with the pizza. It's like, you Much like tacos, you can put almost anything onto a pizza and it should be good.
'Cause, like, when I was a kid, I had two pizzas to pick from. It was supreme and ham and pineapple.
Both
And,
very good.
like, both are very good, but here's the problem. There was two of my sister, like, I had two sisters, and there was one of me.
Mm-hmm.
And my mum always wanted a pepperoni. And so the majority ruled, and so we got a lot of ham and pineapple, and so that's where my hatred of ham and pineapple comes from. It's not that I don't like pineapple on pizza, it's just I fucking hate ham and pineapple pizza.
Yeah, if it was pineapple alone
Also,
on the pizza?
here's the annoying thing.
Mm-hmm.
There's ham and pineapple on a supreme pizza. Just take every other topping off and put it on another pizza.
There is? Well, from what I know from
Like,
Supreme,
yeah.
it's like... From what I know for Supreme, it's... olives, sausage, bell peppers,
Pepperoni,
and pepperoni.
bell peppers. Well, ours was, also had pineapple.
That's different than the one I've had before. If you don't like the thing on there, just pick it off! Or, you know, just don't
ham on
get
it.
from a
And then, yeah,
slice.
that's what I mean. It was like, so the Supreme had ham and pineapple on it as well. It just had less cheese, I guess. But even then, they would pick the cheese off. So it's like, what do you
What?
do?
What?
At this point, I don't know why they never picked a fucking Supreme. It really pissed me off.
Yeah, really.
It's only when I made a big fucking song and dance of it as a kid, as I'd get one. Over like the majority rules, or like my mum was like, "Yeah, I'll get one. I like Supreme. It's not bad." Or my dad'd be like, "Yeah, we'll have a Supreme." I hated that it was always the 2 versus 1. Majority rules.
Yep,
Suck.
democracy sucks sometimes.
Hey, at the same point, I watched a lot of crazy mad shit movies that, like, you know, I can quote to women, they'd be like, "Oh, you've seen that, have you?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I have." This guy, he knows, he's seen some movies.
He's seen the movies I like. And then,
You know, fucking, the best, one of my favorite ones that I just like to just swing in there every now and then is like None for Gretchen
awesome.
Wiener.
I seriously can't even remember the last time I felt this amazing.
who the fuck are you?
That's from the movie Mean Girls.
Ah, okay.
Also, I hate that they pick on the character like Gretchen Wiener, because she is like, I fucking love that actress in real life. She's, not only is she fucking hot, but she played one of my favorite cartoon characters back in the day.
Good stuff in there.
So the chick who played Gretchen Wiener is Eliza from the Wild Thornberries.
Hmm. Oh, okay. I know that. That's fucking awesome.
So seeing her, like, seeing what she looks like in real life, I was like, whoa, man, she's hot.
Right.
So growing up, I had a crush on that actress. She was alright.
Mashing! And,
again-
Blacken says, the pizza you're describing sounds like a Super Supreme.
A Super Supreme?
Yeah.
No, because we have a Super Supreme and it has even more shit on top of it than that.
Seriously.
Hola, ¿cómo te va? Show me.
Although I found a happy medium nowadays, because I don't like all of the toppings of the Super Supreme and I don't like all the toppings of the Supreme. Like, it's not just, well, it's not that I don't like them. It's like I found a pizza that is almost exactly the same and it's called the Godfather. And that's alright. Because it has more olives and shit than other things that I wouldn't really care for. Like, you know, I don't need crispy bacon and shit, and like all this other things. Because, you know, it's got like sausage, olives, capsicum, peppers, and shit. I'll take that.
So, fine. Waste my Lo tienes, my friend.
Good to see you.
But man.
Just making you
know,
hungry.
I like a pizza with just an ass load of like toppings on it. It's just so nice. Like, why pay the same amount for a pizza with less on it? It's like, you might as well just make it yourself. You just go smear a tortilla or a pita bread or whatever. Just fucking go to like your local shop, smear some vodka sauce on it, bit of cheese, ham, and then throw it in the oven for a bit, make sure the cheese is melted, and then take it out. You'll bloody, you know.
Hop on text for a second.
Actually, you know, it'd be really sensational now that I think about it, because I don't know if I've seen somebody do this, but you get yourself a garlic naan bread, right? Turn that into a pizza.
Ooh, that sounds so good.
And here's something that I've been really thinking about, and I wonder if they actually do this, because I want to go in there and actually see if they will do this for me. But we've got this place that specializes in both pizza and kebab, but I want to see if I can either get a kebab pizza or a pizza kebab.
That does sound pretty tasty.
So, like, you know what like an Australian kebab is? It's like a wrap. It's pressed and heated and cooked, and like, you know, it's got like fucking loads of shit in it. I want to see if I can get the toppings from a kebab either on a pizza, or like I want to see if I can get the pizza toppings inside my kebab. Even if they don't do that, I'm gonna do it. Fuck yeah. Something new.
I love new stuff.
Dude, there are so many things I want to try. I haven't even had fucking ox tongue yet.
I haven't either.
I know, but I need to have it. It's like, apparently it's really good. See, growing up,
Hey, man,
I didn't like a
hurry
lot of
up.
things,
I need to make a
and
call.
well, I wouldn't say I didn't like a lot of things. There were certain things I didn't like I fucking, and even now, I've come back around on it, and I don't think it's as bad, but I really fucking hated paw. And here's one that I know everyone's gonna hate me for, and especially my family hate me for this one, but I didn't like potato. And I think it was more of just maybe a texture thing. Or I don't know, maybe it wasn't just seasoned properly or whatever, but like my family could just eat potato. Like they'd just eat boil a potato and eat it. They're grubs. I can't do that. You know, I can't even eat just baked potato. It's gotta have seasoning or something. Like it only for a very long time I couldn't stand potato. Like the only thing that made me come around was I went to this one pub way up north, and they had the best. Cause like they had this little serving of like, it was herb and cheese, like infused sweet potato. It was so just beautiful, creamy. You could taste the cheese. You could taste the beautiful herbs. It was unfucking believable.
And that does sound delicious.
That, like, just that little bit amount was enough to make me go, oh my god. maybe I could just do this at home. Or like, you know, why haven't we not done this? Like, I always just like mashed potatoes, mashed potato. Everyone just has fucking mashed potato.
Yeah. Mashed potatoes are delicious.
And I understand now, like, you know, because it's easy, it's like readily available, it's cheap. You don't need to do much to it. Just boil it, mash it, maybe add a bit of cream and butter. But if you go that extra mile and you put like just a few extra ingredients in it, then you take your mashed potato from being just fucking mashed potato to just unfucking believable kind of shit that people that don't even like mashed potato will come back and eat again.
Mercy run. Grab a pack.
But yeah, I'm still like a pretty hard ass on like my mashed potato. I'm not gonna lie. I still don't exactly like it unless it's like seasoned well.
I'm seriously thinking about
But yeah,
vegan
potato
once
chips
this Big Bites gig is done.
was also a big one that I didn't like either.
Mm-hmm.
And it was probably just because I had shit chips.
Probably.
Also, me and my mum, we've been buying a whole bunch of different, like, crazy things to dip our chips in and season them with, and it's been pretty fun. She got a really good one. It's like the consistency of gravy, but it's curry. And it's so nice. It is the fucking nicest thing I've tried in a while. Like, the only thing that would make it better is if I, like, slapped a bit of cheese on it. Also, are we doing a mission, or are we just fucking about here?
We're gonna be doing the missions. I'm looking...
Are you waiting on me?
No, I apparently got something I was not expecting to get just yet because I wanted to look into it a bit more. But I got myself something called a techno site, which is basically a lich. But for this place, I wasn't expecting to get one so soon.
Cool. Yeah, that gravy, the curry gravy stuff was smoochable to the umpteenth degree.
Nice.
Just trying to think of, like... Oh, that was hot honey and,
I'll do letties. I forget where I can get these.
Sweet potato. What was it? What the fuck did I have with sweet potato chips? So good. Fuck, I can't think of it. Also, adding mustard to your grilled cheese.
Mm-hmm.
You don't need much, just a thin smear. Fucking phenomenal. Oh wait, we're waiting on me to actually accept.
Yeah.
Sorry, Mang.
All good, all good.
See, I thought because I ran here with you, because we're still in the same party, that it would just auto, you know, pull me.
It would pull you over, but it doesn't start it.
Well, it didn't pull me. I wandered over myself like bloody sassy.
Oh, that. Yes, it's like the other bounty places. It doesn't pull you. You have to wait over there. You have to walk over there.
Bro, I gotta send you a clip of bloody sassy.
Sassy?
It's Sassy the Sasquatch.
Okay. Is that like a mascot of some kind?
is unfortunately the like it was a YouTube show, and the creator, he passed away.
Oh, that sucks.
He left a hell of a legacy, like with his creation. It is unfucking believable.
Órale, one down.
Good stuff. Now that I think about it, I wonder if he knew it was actually gonna happen.
Oh, the death?
Because the cartoon kind of, well, leads to the end of his... It leads up to essentially, like, all of it, I don't know, I can't spoil it for you.
What, dude?
But yeah. It's a mad shit show.
Oh, it's a magic show?
No, it's like the show's called The Big Les Show. And if you go to the Big Les Show official, you can watch it all there. I would so highly suggest starting with the Big Les Saga.
Alright.
But I think creator kind of knew what was going to happen to him before the end. Because I looked into like what actually happened to him, because I was like, oh, what? Well, did he get hit by a car or this, that, and the other? And yeah, no, he had like he had a disease that he died from. And anyway, I'm curious to know if he like always knew he had it.
He might have.
Because like, you look at the time frame of the series, and when he passed away, he managed to complete every single storyline, and they all loop back around into themselves.
That's
complete
good.
every question that you ever needed to know about what's going on in the show.
Get him, Flamingo. He's getting away.
What? I'm not doing nothing.
There we go. Do I do the otters?
Am I allowed to? Oh. I don't know what you. What are you using your weapon?
Now, or if you have it
Sorry, this is something that's for
I'll
me.
spend most to find the next Legosite. Remember, the tech rot evolves quickly, and your next battle will be harder still.
I will say this. I will say. I want to say this.
Friend yearns
What's that?
Unless he's not, unless I'm losing my mind, because I probably could be. Has
solo career?
Clancy Brown been in
anyway.
this game, like as a voice actor yet? Because that's when I think you've made big bank.
Art imitates
That motherfucker
life.
doesn't show up for just any old game.
I don't know the name, so maybe.
He's Mr. Krabs from SpongeBob.
Okay, I don't know. I've never seen anybody that's has Mr. Krabs' voice have played this game before. You'd have to look into it.
Clancy Brown. I don't think so, because of all the characters I've come across, I've heard like specific like video game voice actors. I haven't heard John DiMaggio and Clancy Brown. They're probably the two, and I'm willing to say that during that opening cutscene for when you play as the
Raider or Drifter.
Yeah, the Drifter. That sounded very much like Troy Baker.
Could be.
But again,
I think I looked into Troy Baker and no, he's not on the voice actor list. All right, so this is a endless
like
mission
him.
type. This is an endless mission type, so we can go again or we can leave. Go again, we just get higher level enemies and we get more loot.
Well, here's the other thing.
What's up?
We could also just, you know, knock out some nodes.
Of course. I forgot about that. Let's get to the nodes.
I mean, it wouldn't really offend me.
All right, nodes it is. My brain completely flipped on the fact that you wanted to finish nodes out. I'm sorry, Flamingo.
Hey, it's because I was having fun, mate.
Oh yeah.
Like, I'm not
We're
gonna
both
bitch
having
about
fun.
it. This has been pretty sick, dude.
Yeah.
What do you want me to be like? Yeah, what are you doing, you fucking moron? We gotta do this. Like, I'm not gonna scream at you.
This is more of, I can't believe I forgot, even though I said, yeah, I can help you complete the nodes. I just fucking forgot like a complete freaking moron. I'm usually better about that stuff.
Nah. Chill, mate. It was still sick. Listen, to be fair, I've got to. In all honesty, I forgot to turn some of my drum and bass music off, so I've just been enjoying just these beautiful melodic drum and bass melodies, and oh my god, I think drum and bass is my favorite thing, like melodic drum and bass, and it's got to be specific. Like, I don't like all of it, but
Right.
it is
Special
a genre that I think it's better than every other type of electronic music. In the fact that, you know, because I used to love dubstep, and I used to love like really heavy drum and bass. Some rhythms okay, complex throws not bad either.
My ideal girl.
But drum and bass, just a
want
good
someone who
melodic
dies
drum
when
and
she's with
bass
me.
is really something else.
I accidentally left you behind that mission. Alright, so I forgot it was endless, and endless can split nowadays. I didn't think it was that one would split us. I don't do 1999 very
okay,
often.
I will just dip on out.
Yeah, make sure you dip out properly. You don't just quit out. No, you lose your items that way. Bad way
Wait,
to do
what? I gotta die?
No, not die. Just get to the exit.
Alright.
Just get to the exit.
Apparently I got...
I got all the company I need. I got you.
Ayad?
A-Y-A.
I never want to see cheese again. I'm seriously thinking
Somehow I
about
got
going
chat
vegan once
chem-
this Big
what-
Bites gig is done.
Chat with Lady for chemistry? Nah, I don't swing that way. I mean, I like the aesthetic she's rocking, but you know, I'm not into roller derby babes. Because here's the thing, then I'd have to do roller skating, and I'm dog shit at that.
Is it because you haven't practiced enough roller skating?
Hey man.
Yeah, well, you know.
I need to make a call.
You know that's what she does in her spare time. She's a fucking roller derby babe.
Sometimes Ordis likes to assume he knows nothing. Nobody can learn what they think they already know.
I could 100% see it. It'd just be so good.
Are you out of the mission?
I would pay to see Letty, like, do fucking roller derby now. It's not the...
Oh, really now? Oh, really now?
Yeah, I wouldn't date her, but I'd fucking pay to see her play fucking roller derby.
Oh, really?
Yeah, man. Like, it's not even like it's just a masculine thing. It's like, you know, I don't want to have to go and practice and get myself fucked up.
Okay.
It's hard for me to believe my old man actually played hockey. You know, the funniest thing is, like, when he told me that at the time, the first thing I ever thought of is, like, just a younger version of my dad pointing at someone and, like, while they were, like, skating on the ice and being like to the other team being like, "Oh, you see yourself? You're shit." That's all I could think of when he said, "Yeah, I played hockey." It's like, I didn't think about him being good at anything other than just insulting people. That's all I could think of.
Now, why would you do it?
It's really funny, though.
You out of Pennsylvania or out of 1999? Let me have it. Yes, you are. Okay, so you need to leave that area, good sir. Oh, it's a goal. How you doing, goal? Hey, congratulations on getting those back, my good sir. That's fabulous.
Oh, was it worth at least 5 chuckle bucks? Oh, sorry. I had to go to the bathroom.
All good, my good sir.
Oh, don't worry about me. Sometimes I have to wander out the back of the house, behind the corner, just so my neighbors can't see me, and I'll have a chuckle around there. Oh. Oh.
Hydrate, good sir.
Flattery charges my battery. Some people ask where they can send me gifts. Some want to
hydration.
Yes. And make sure you leave the area so that we can go do the other nodes.
Oh, yeah,
the Marian kind, but thank you. Was in love once with a man. Face of an angel. Morals of a chainsaw. We all have a type.
I'm going to leave. Where the hell do you find this place? Is it back on Earth?
No. To get to 1999 in your orbiter, go to the...
orbiter?
It's the new orbiter.
Oh, is it
I don't
the
know how I always get
computer?
stream when... I don't know, man. It's just how it is.
Ah, oh, ah. Oh, goodness. The hell? Huh. Well. That is just kooky, isn't it?
Alright, have a good night, Gull. Sleep well. Did you get yourself outside of it?
Yes, I'm
Okay.
back in the thing.
Okay,
But
so I sent you an invite.
because I asked you how to get to it.
Mm-hmm.
I like the noise. The noise when you open and close it.
Oh yeah. Bye-bye.
That noise is insane. I love that.
So many.
I wonder if, and now this would be pretty sick, but it might be a big spoiler if they do a DC.
DC.
Something about Scrooge.
Scrooge? Who's Scrooge?
I don't know, but I like calling just the animals in the house Scrooge. Like, you little Scrooge, you dirty Scrooge. You fat Scrooge. You hairy Scrooge.
Good as a descriptor.
What are you talking about?
Alright. Master Flamingo, where are we going?
Ah, yes, off we go.
Yeah, how'd you like the combat?
The universe. What?
How'd you like the combat for Duviri? Aside from the story, how'd you like the combat for it?
Where you like... Wait, are you asking me how I like the combat?
Yeah, for Duviri.
I mean, it was interesting. I actually kind of liked it. It gave me like a, almost like a, what would you say? Like a Assassin's Creed style.
Oh.
Well, you have like these crude sort of, like attack, block, and shoot and shit.
Yeah.
It was almost the same. I would say it was almost better than, like, again, I want to say the combat maybe for Assassin's Creed Black Flag.
Oh,
it was better than that. Probably not better than...
that's a hot take.
Yeah, I will fucking say that. Because I played that game. I tried to get all the achievements, and they don't work. So, you know, I also played it on stream for everyone to see. The only things I didn't do on stream, because it took me an extra 3 hours to do, was get every single fragment. And you know what I got for that?
I've done that.
Nothing. Not even, you don't even get I don't know why I did it. I thought it may unlock maybe just a different ending or like, you know.
Nope.
Nothing. You
It
don't
gave
get anything.
nothing.
It was a real cunty piece of shit, mate. A real just dog. And so, you know what? I was like, fuck it. Also, happened to be, from all the Assassin's Creed games I've played, probably the worst one. There was just too much in it.
Ah, that kind. Yeah, I can see that.
It was too big, too much. I liked the one that immediately preceded it. That was the one where they set it in, like, England. Because the map wasn't fucking mentally huge. You could actually technically run from one end to the other, and it wasn't that big.
Mm-hmm.
And there was so many, like, little, like, spawn points in between here and there that it was actually kind of somewhat reasonable. And they fixed one of the few issues I had with the parkour, where, you know, your character just doesn't take a fucking left turn for no reason because you're holding down the parkour button, and he just goes, oh, but there's a roof over there, I'm gonna go grab that one instead.
Yeah. That's
like,
been
auto
such an
parkour
annoyance.
in those games is the most awful thing I've ever... Wait, no, we're not doing this. We're not doing this. Yeah, I'm gonna...
Okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna... where were we? We're at Sedna, that's right. Oh my god. Oh, you want to do some disruption?
Sure.
We got disruption and survival. I'll save the survival for myself. Like, unless... I mean, we could do that one as well. But
We
like...
can do both.
I personally love survival. It's one I'll just go do myself anyways,
But it's
but...
so much fun. Just last as long as you possibly can.
Yeah. That's cool. It's like the cherry blossom, but it's also got like the roots, so it's like life and death. Because the petals are only put out to die.
Hello, Denver.
Oh, Denver. I beg your pardon, the what? I've got it.
Demo unit coming in fast. That thing bows and you can kiss the conduit goodbye.
Hello, you. Dead. I'm assuming you just want to do one round and then leave, because you just want the node.
Yeah, we'll just get the nodes.
I just want to make sure, because there is loot that you can get for going further and further in.
Nah, I'm like... Just so I can, like, come back and do these later, or, like, if there are missions that I need to do, at least I'll have the nodes ready.
Yeah.
Like, I know, yeah, you can, like, sometimes they just overwrite your progress for some places.
Yeah, for quests and such.
But at the same time, I want to get at least every node done at least once.
Absolutely. Give yourself that sense of accomplishment.
I mean, as somebody who, like, you know, went from not knowing what the fuck they're doing to getting all the story done, again, with multiple people's help. I'm not going to say I did it all myself, but it's just, you know, it's insane. Well, so after we beat this mission, I'm gonna go have a quick couple of chilies.
What, chilies? Feed yourself?
So, one of my mum's friends, she went down to visit her for the weekend.
Alright.
And, she's growing cayenne peppers, and she's marinated them in some brine. I know the base of the brine is apple cider vinegar. And oh my good godfather, it is so good. It is. I almost want to like pour it into like a blender and turn it into like a salsa or a sauce or something.
You absolutely should.
It's fucking perfect, but they were like, no, I'll bring more up, I'll bring more chilies, because they're coming up to visit anyway. So I was like, all right, I'll leave these ones. But yeah,
but the other ones are all yours.
Fucking fridge.
Okay.
I just wander out to the fridge and have like, I think I had 3 or 4 like before the stream started.
Ooh.
Or during stream actually. But yeah, I'm gonna go out and have a couple more.
Alright. Well, that works out perfectly then. Alright, we're done.
Is this door not opening? Did we miss something?
It's up this way.
Daydreamers.
Flamingo.
Up and ready to party.
I don't see.
I'm right behind you.
Yeah.
This way. Up the stairwell.
Oh, it's the scrunch.
Yeah. Scrunch.
You know, snap, crackle, poop.
I know, snap, crackle, shart. Alright.
Shiny secured.
That doesn't quite work.
I'll send your cut via the usual. Have a good one.
It'd be like... Wouldn't it be sharp squelch poop?
It could be.
We are a vapor trail.
Very well could be.
Because if you wanted to go SSP, because it's... Oh no, because that's SCP. Fuck.
Yeah, snap, crackle, pop.
Yeah. Do you think that's why, like, snap, crackle, and pop hasn't become, like, an abbreviated term? Because the SCP Foundation managed to get that abbreviation before them?
Maybe.